Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's going to be the red R towards the bottom right. Give us a like, leave us some comments. Let us know what you guys think about these videos. So today guys, we're going to be doing some printing on a sleeve using the RI4000, and we're also going to use the sleeve plan from Custom Plans. Thank you for Kyle for providing this to us and letting us do some testing on it. So the first thing we're going to do guys, we're going to go ahead and get our sweater out the way here. We're going to remove our plan. So I'm going to go ahead and raise that up a little bit. As you guys know, these are magnetic, so we're just going to take that out, put that to one side, and we're going to get our sleeve plan. We're going to go ahead and line it up. There is a pin here on the bottom. We're going to line that up, this little triangle cutout here. I'm going to go ahead and slide that in. Make sure it's locked down in place. We're going to get a little frame here, and we're going to go ahead and put that to one side. Now, on this sleeve plan, there is a centerpiece that can come off, this little plastic right here. This comes off in case you guys have a sweater that has an unusual large sewing seam. By that, I mean this part right here of the sweater where it's sewed together. This part right here goes into that opening so that way you guys get a nice flat surface. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to take our sweater here and we're going to take it to our heat press and we're going to press it for a couple of seconds just to bring down some fibers and make this as flat as possible. What we're going to do right now, we're going to press our sweater. You guys can see I got the little sew part or the seam right here just lined up. Next what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to put my sweater on my heat press right here, making sure that seam stays as center as possible. Now if you guys can see towards the bottom here, my sweater's kind of hanging down there. So I'm going to put my hand down here just to kind of hold it in place. And I'm going to get my spray bottle. I'm going to go ahead and just give it a quick little spray with water. And I'm going to get my parchment paper, put it here on top. And then very carefully, I'm just going to go ahead and press that. Now, guys, you want to press this for about 30 seconds or 20 seconds is fine. If you guys add more water, you do want to press it a little longer just to make sure it's dry. All right, that should be good enough. So you guys can see here, my sweater is nice and flat, my little sleeve here. So I'm going to take this real carefully and put it on top of the machine. All right, guys, so I got my plan on there. I got my centerpiece removed. I got my sweater right here. I'm just going to go ahead and put that sweater right on that sleeve plan. You guys can see I'm kind of dripping it over. I'm feeling for that opening right here because I want my seam to just fall into that opening. And then I'm going to grab my hoop. And I'm just going to place it on top of my sweater. Now this hoop does have a little hole on the side right here. That's to center it. So you make sure my seam here is kind of centered to that hole. It's a little bit more towards the left here. Here we go. All right, once I got that lined up, I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of the sweater and just put it here on the bottom of the plan towards the side of the printer. All right, just going to double check that this is lined up and this is all the way down. Perfect. Okay, and I'm going to go to my screen, guys. I'm going to select my sleeve plan. Okay, so on my display here, I'm going to go ahead to my shirt icon. It's right there. I'm going to do my height adjustments. I'm going to auto adjust and I'm going to select my sleeve plan. All right, guys, but that's getting leveled off. We're going to go over to the computer and we're going to get our file ready. All right, guys, so you guys can see here, I have ColorGate open. I'm going to go ahead and just select my regular file here that has no applied settings to it. I'm going to go get my graphic that we're going to print on there. This nice Halloween one. Okay, guys, so once it's loaded, I'm going to go ahead and change this to my sleeve plan. To do that, I'm going to select my file here. I'm going to go ahead and apply my settings, starting with the workflow. And then the printer here, I'm going to select my sleeve plan. For my job, I'm going to go ahead and have this centered. For the color, I'm going to select a dark cotton, which is going to be my beige sweater there. I'm going to go ahead and put this to APAS, and then we're going to go to my advanced settings. Okay, on my advanced settings, I want to go ahead and change this from black substrate to brightness. I'm going to put my minimum here at 20. My white's going to be at 100. I'm going to put my choke here at -5. I'm not going to use a highlight because there's not a lot of color here, not a lot of white that's passed beyond the colors on there. For my enhancer here, I am doing a sweater, so I'm going to go ahead and put that at 45. I'm not going to make any color corrections on my contrast, my brightness, or my gamma. So I'm going to leave that as that is. I'm going to press OK on there, and then I'm going to go to my RIP settings here. I'm going to go ahead and select Use Document Transparency. Okay, you guys can see there's quite a bit of negative space here, or empty space in my graphics. So I'm going to go ahead and crop that out. I'm going to go up here to my crop and define cropping. And I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that I get this as close to the file as possible, eliminating any empty space. I'm going to press the little green mark there. You guys can see my graphic is right here, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and just stretch this graphic out. I'm going to change this from proportional. I'm going to go ahead and deselect that, so that way I can stretch my graphic to make it line up in the platen. Let's go ahead and get that up there. Bring that a little bit to the sides. All right, so now that my graphic is loaded on here, I'm gonna go ahead and send this over to print. All right, guys, while that's printing, let's go over to the printer and then we'll start getting this printed out. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and opened up my printer so you guys can see how it's laying the color. As you guys can see, that's pretty close to that edge of the sleeve plan right there. Now, I know some of you guys have this plan and you're having a little bit of trouble trying to get that to line up on the very edge. It might be a little farther down than you guys assume, or it might be a little bit too short. Now, the reason for that is this platen is created from a coil. So some of the measurements are off, but we actually corrected that, guys. So if you guys can call RICOH DTG, they can go ahead and do some adjustments to your color gate program. That's gonna give it different parameters. So when you guys line up your graphic on the file using color gates, it's also gonna line up on this platen. Now to do that, guys, you do have to call RICOH DTG tech support. They're gonna go into your color gates and they're gonna change some parameters for you. We're not gonna show this on this video, guys, because it's something we guys don't want you messing with, because you might just mess up the program completely. So we want to make sure that you guys do call RICOH tech support. They can help you out making those adjustments. All right, guys, you guys can see my print here is done. I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom in a little bit. You guys can see I got pretty close to that edge there and also towards the bottom of it. All right, guys, so once again, I can't stress this enough. To get these parameters on your color gate, please contact RICOH tech support. They'll help you set that up to get the right parameters to line it up as easily as I did using color gates. Thank you guys for joining us. Please forget to subscribe, give us a like, leave us some comments, and we'll see you guys next time.